field. He himself is sitting in his normal human form, hood covering his face, leaning against a beautiful large tree, the only one within said field. Next to him sits Ego. Instead of the 6 arms that he currently has, he now has 12. And he sits there playing hot potato with himself. And Jai just sits there. And as the camera zooms out, all around him, like at the edges of the grass fields, there's mountains of corpses.
Wow.
Yep, that's the kind of future that he's envisioning, actually, funnily enough. Considering the shit that's going down.
Do you follow your rectum?
Oh god. So that's basically what he sees.
I can work with that. So basically, the visions, what they try to show, that sure, there's this grassland with mountains of corpses, but there's like a visions showing even farther in the future, assuming that yes, you will, if you accept the gift, yes, you will survive, and no enemy will be, even if at first he might be stronger, strike you down, then you will get back up and strike him down. But the visions, what they show that this accepting this gift will, for you, guessing for that vision, will mean stepping on a thin line, because there's Jai, you see a future you in darker robes with possibly like red, like crimson eyes, that basically sometime in the future just went off the deep end, and as you were using your power, yes, you were leaving mountains of corpses, but it was probably for a good cause, and those corpses were your enemies, bad, evil creatures that deserve to die, probably. And this future shows that you might, one future Jai might also go at deep end and decide that with all of this power, he decides who's good and evil, and he's the master over life and death, and he decides who is evil and whatnot, so he might kill whoever he wants and whoever he dislikes or something. I hope you get what kind of message I'm trying to get here. Yeah, so that's most of it. So how do you feel, and what is your final response?
To what question?
Either accepting the gift or not. The eternal template.
Okay. So is he is this in the dark future or the I'm in the grassy fields future?
They might blend in, you know, that's okay. With visions it's constantly changing, you know, dreamlike sequences, it's like, yeah.
I think how this would happen is there's a divide. On the right, you can see Jai sitting on the sitting against the tree in his normal green robes with white stripes strikes running through it. His hood covering his face, and then on the left side, and then there's the grass field, and then there's a giant divide of rock and brimstone, and to the left there stands the like darker cloaked crimson version of him. And the one sitting at the tree looks up at the crimson version, and he says, "Look at me. What am I? Am I human? Dragon? Elf? Dwarf? What am I? I've changed so many times, I've seen so many things, and yet I can never grasp what I truly am." Kinda looks at Ego as he says this. "I have the power to summon creatures. I have the power to teleport, and yet I'm unable to do anything. Fighting against someone of my kind, whether human, dragon, I always seem to fail. I might seem jovial, happy-go-lucky, but that fight against the dragon, that I lost. I didn't think I could lose. And in the end, I believe Aoki was right. I might have been cocky and I might have been a fool. And I might have been weak. And now I'm being offered power. Power to do with whatever I want. Unimaginable power. Some kind of power that I might never have been able to reach on my own. And in my attempt to find who I am and protect what I can, do you believe that I would say no to that? Do you believe that I would decline something of that nature? I have floated in darkness for years until I was called away. When I met Ego, he was there for me. And all in all, he keeps dying. I keep being unable to protect him as well. I've had enough. If I have the power to protect, to take the hits, to stand with my friends, then I will.
Is that the whole answer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the response is immediately you see that the divide just dissipates, the dark version of you also dissipates, and as the power swirls around, changes into light, like pure light starts like going around you, empowering you, invigorating you, like you are already feeling stronger, and the single booming voice answers, "Well answered." Shit, I forgot. He will say your full name, not Jai, but I already forgot what
Oh,
was
Jason Julius.
Well answered, Jason Julius. May this gift bring you to light. May this power help you protect your friends. May this power help you stand help you stand with those friends. May you be a protector. May you be a hero. May this power help you discover who you truly are. May this power help you discover your fate. And there's a blinding light as the vision ends. And as we go to the last of the people, Endif.
I'm still here.
Yes. Well, this might not be original, but I'm thinking you kinda can guess what do you see specifically.
Yep.
Basically, the entire surrounding area, whatever setting that is, it's this forest, grassland, whatever, it's divided in half.
Eyes in the corner.
One half is made of a completely, like it's painted white, the other is painted black. You are standing on the white half, and other you is standing on the dark half.
So are you telling me Audio's on the dark side and her other half is on the white side?
literally have the
Always
dark
look
side,
on
yeah.
the white side of life.
So, we'll meet again.
Yes. I had a feeling that I'd meet you with this.
Yes, after all, you might wanted to reject me. Even maybe you, part of me was rejected. But you cannot, but I'm still here. I'm still part of you, whatever you like it or not.
And that is very true. And like we've discussed it before, if I were to die, you'd be free. However, if I take this offer of power, me and you will be stuck together forever.
Yes.
Then I can,
If that's how you like to think about it.
then I can also fulfill the original goal of why I set out adventuring, gaining glory and becoming a legend. I can be a living legend now. And I can achieve my new goal of saving the world from the gods that wish to destroy it. It may be with your help, it may not. We'll see. And so my answer is yes, I will take the eternal deal.
Well, and his hand, like, he reaches out with his hand, like, to the handshake. The hand goes over the boundary between white and black. I guess we are stuck together in this, partner.
Yep, and I take his hand and shake it vigorously.
Yeah, so entire dark matter from he was created in that vision dissipates, swirls around you, and just like goes inside your body.
And then he smacks you in the face and runs away.
Yeah, and then before there's like a blinding flash of light once again, there's single booming voice that you hear, Endif, that simply says, may this power, Endif Sif, may this power helps you find the balance between light and darkness. And that's all of it you hear. Not much compared to others, but I think it fits the situation.
I'll probably go completely insane and start killing everybody in about 1,000 years.
Probably. Okay, so all of you find yourself not in the place that you were, the main guild hall. You find yourselves underground, that each and every one of you was stepped out of a single standing gate, and that gate wasn't, that gate is, you know, single standing. Like if you go around it, like there's like a platform and the gate archway in the very center of it that's technically not connected to anything, but as the doors open there's like only light coming from inside the gate, and as you step out from the light, yeah, you find your teammates, and you also find Varion sitting cross-legged on the end of this small underground area that's meditating. So what do you do?
I look towards the others and look at their reactions to what just happened.
I'll give everybody a cheerful wink. And say, how do you go, boys and girls? You alright?
Well, I feel this is safe to tell everybody this now.
Nothing to
Who remembers when I was possessed and killed my father and brother?
Me.
Me.
And then
Is that gonna happen again?
And then the fight that I had afterwards to banish him from my mind.
Yeah, that was also bad.
That didn't work.
Oh dear.
Why am I not surprised by this?
Well,
Me and him, so me and me, or whatever, are partners now.
Yeah. Well, you
And
know.
will be so for the rest of eternity.
Uh-huh.
I know, and here's a funny thing. You know how they say you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family, and you can't get away from your family? Now it turns out you can't get away from your friends either. Hello. We're here forever too.
thanks, but I'll go with the ladies.
He says as he walks after his giant erection.
question.
Let me lead the way.
Friggin' Kira, here's the true question. Does Eternal make you infertile?
Wait.
Technically, according to the...
It doesn't
Yeah,
say that anyway.
I mean, the Eternal template only says that you cannot gain any more hit dice.
However, what if two Eternal people go and have a baby? Technically,
They have eternal babies.
yes,
Babies for eternity.
that would also never grow up.
That's a pretty horrifying.
Yeah, that's the fucking scary thing.
Oh god, why?
Eternal
Maybe they're
pregnancy.
infertile. I agree with you. They're totally infertile. Mm. Fuck you.
Because you don't age.
Yeah,
When
and there's
you're-
nothing
you're-
say you
you're
have to be
tough.
18 to stop aging. Mm.
Well,
I
that's
guess
fantastic.
technically-
I will always look 150 years old forever.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're at the
Always
prime of your life.
15, Adam. Always 15.
I don't remember what age I made Undeath.
Probably in his mid 40s or something.
That seems a bit high, but maybe.
Nah.
So, we've got the rest of eternity to do what we like. Let's get on with it then.
Right.
We have like evil people to stop.
Oh yeah.
I seem to remember that being a thing.
Let's
Yeah.
go play D&D for the rest of eternity.
That's not.
Yeah, as you were talking, it seems like the Varian stirred. He opened his eyes. He stood up. I see the ritual is complete.
Oh yeah, do your worst.
So it would seem.
May I welcome you to the ranks of truly eternal. And he gives a small bow to each and every one of you.
Indeed, bow back.
Genkero bows back.
Yeah, definitely bow back. It's a pretty solemn moment, isn't it?
And I believe this is just right in time. You spent, if my calculations are correct, 4 days in there.
Really?
4 days?
That messed with our minds, didn't it? Mind you, eternity is... it's a blink in eternity.
That means our new weapons are complete.
Yes, I mean he doesn't respond to the weapons.
And
He
obviously
says,
that's a crazy thing to say.
yes, the ritual, time varies between every person. Some come out sooner, some later. It differs every time. But I believe yes, you come just in time. I need to warn you that I had to stay here for the entirety of the ritual to wait when you go outside, so that we together may get back up to the surface. But from what I felt, something happened in the Dragon Height where we were absent. Sorry to say, there was some death, possibly there was some destruction, but I believe with you back now, retribution will surely come for those who did it.
Okay, well, we've got literally nothing to lose. We'll go get him.
Okay, so if you go together, you step up on the teleportation circle once again, and there's another flash of light, and you appear at the surface, at the very exactly center stage of the guild hall. But the difference is the building around you, the walls around you, and the buildings around the building of the guild, they cease to exist. There's a scene of destruction around you, as you hear in the distance or closer, like people going on trying to clear the rubble. going around searching for searching for bodies as you are also met with the side that in front of the central stage of the building, in two lines there are laid down bodies of the members of the Eternal Wanderers who are not immortal, and on the both sides of them there are lines of those who survived or who were immortal from the guild, who are standing vigil over their bodies, saying prayers and also waiting for you. Basically, because I have to probably finish in a couple of minutes, because I have to go tomorrow to university in the morning.
And it says, oh shit.
Basically, let's give that information at the end for like session slowly like ends. If you ask people, talk with Varion, basically what happened, that part of the Dragonhide city with the epicenter was at the guild or just near guild building, and like 3 or 4 blocks around it in that radius there was a powerful explosion, maybe even magical explosion, that flattened the area and killed a lot of members of the guild who were not immortal.
Oh no.
Wow, that's bad.
Genko gets a sudden drop in his stomach as he slowly but surely kind of suspects who could have done it.
You have a nagging suspicion who might have bone with you and by part with the guild. And as Varion says, make no mistake, we will get them. This is the first time you actually see Varion being angry. Like there's like tranquil fury, like there's a fire of fury in his eyes, and he speaks in barely controlled tone. Make no mistake, we will get them and make them pay.
Yeah, okay, we will.
Sadly, our revenge is not the only thing that we might have to deal with. And the last thing for the session from me is that there is fully confirmed information that some kind of very strange, evolving, powerful creature that somebody named Assimilator is running rampant somewhere in the kingdom of Azmarin. And that's the end from me.
Okay. This was a pretty good session to tie it all back together.